Hey guys, what's going on? Matt here with another episode, update of Rite of Passage, and it's been a little bit done. I honestly have had a lot to do at work, so let me turn on the volume. I've had a lot to do at work, and I've been pretty busy, so yeah, there hasn't been too much progress on this side of things. So forgive me for that. Sorry about that, and also forgive the time between the last update and this one. This is update 8, and it's probably been about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks since the last one. Yeah, let's get right into it. As you can see, the cape is a little bit different. I am going to eventually implement a mechanic where you can switch them out and they have different effects, different passive effects. This is a new item. It's a note. The inventory has also been changed a little bit to be more of what I want, not with a scroll bar and stuff like that, just 25 cubes. I mean, squares where you can put them in, so here, let's mine this thing here. And get stone. So we got 2 there. Icons are also a little bit bigger, and yes, these icons are still work in progress. I'm going to implement better ones later on. I would say that, aesthetic is not my priority, but a lot of the things that I've actually done recently have been aesthetic, so I can't really say that. But yeah, things that you won't be able to see in this update are implementation of a game manager. So instead of having all the scripts on my main character, I have a separate object that handles all the health, all the scripts, all the loading and unloading and all this stuff, switching scenes, because now I actually have more than one scene. So let's look at our inventory. We got 1 note, 3 stone, and 1 wood. And let's take a little bit of damage here just to show how it carries over into the next scene. So let's run over here, and I have a cave set up. I know it was requested that I make a cave, and I actually was working on that before a request was done, so that worked out perfectly. Yeah, my frame rate's a little bit slow. I think it's under 30 at the moment, but that's just because of fraps. It's stupid. It usually runs around 60, a little bit less than 60, so yeah. So up here is a cave. Also, forgive my voice. I was at a concert about 2 days ago, and my voice is absolutely gone. I was yelling during the concert, so yeah. So let's go in the cave without further ado. As you can see in the top left, 88 health still, and 1 note, 3 stone, 1 wood. And here's my cave. I got some mushrooms over here, rocks, and it's very, I know I want it to be claustrophobic and also have quite a nice floor set, because I wanted the stone to kind of be below the dirt and the dirt sort of look like it's on top, and I think I did pretty well. There's a lot of tweaking that I would do, especially with the mushrooms over here. They're just kind of there. They don't have too much of a material on them yet. So let's just go through here. Oh, we see some glowing eyes over there, and that is a new enemy. Got separate AI scripts. It does less damage than the other ones. They're also slower, and there are quite a few of them here. Okay, let's take these guys out. New particle effect when they die too. I think it looks pretty cool. And this right here is some sort of soul. I'm not sure exactly what I wanted the enemies to drop, so I just made an item that's an enemy's soul for now. It's just placeholder. So yeah, this is the cave, and I think it's pretty cool. Another thing that I've done is I made it so the fireball, when you have it active, if you have bow out, it takes up 2 hands, so you can't have the fireball active. But if you go to your sword, it's one-handed thing. It also disappears while you're casting it, so it just kind of looks like it's leaving your hand. I'll tweak it a little bit because it does look a little bit jagged. And also, I noticed that the flame on his hand doesn't have any red, and the flame that comes out does, so I will be fixing those things. Yeah, so this is basically what I've been working on for the first half of the 2.5 weeks that I have been off of YouTube, I suppose. I haven't really been updating too many things. There's another note in here, just showing consistency between the 2 levels. But there's something else that I am actually pretty excited about. I started this last night, so forgive me if it doesn't look too polished, so let's load that right now. Alright, so that actually took a lot shorter than I expected. And the camera's a little messed up on this, but this here, as you can see, is kind of an empty room with some doorways. Let's see what happens if we go up. It'll instantiate another room here. And it's a little bit different. It's got a pillar here and a pillar here. Awesome. So if we head up even more, here's another one. It's got this thing here, another sort of pillar over here and here. Go up, and it's the same one again. What if we head left? There we go. So right now I am working on well, I got this idea from The Binding of Isaac, obviously. You can see the influence quite a bit. And this is, I started this last night, so it's not exactly done at all. You can only go up and left at the moment. But yeah, this is a random room generator based on about 4 rooms that I have right now. And you can go forever at this point. The frame rate will eventually tank because it's just loading so many things. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of how it's going so far for like 2 hours of work. So I think it's pretty good. One of the only issues that I've found with this system that I'm using is that if I go left and then head back, go down and over and get this room here, and then I head up, it'll spawn another room. Apparently not. Let's try that again. So let's look at this room here. See, it's the one with 5 bits there. So go back, go to this one. There we go. Now, yeah, see, it changes the background a little bit because it's putting in a new one over top of this one. It kind of looks a little bit strange. But yeah, this glitch here happens because I'm going through this room on this side, and there's a leftmost room. That means that the collider on this side is gone. Like, I made it go away because I entered the room on its right side. But that means that this one is also still available. So if I decide, I want to go back and down and around this way, and then up again, this collider at the bottom is still active. So I'm still trying to find out ways to make it a little bit better, a little more seamless and a little more believable. And obviously I want to do some more tweaking with it. See, that one changed this room again. But yeah, that's what I've been working on for the past 2.5 weeks. I know it's not a huge update, but a lot of it's behind the scenes, a lot of it's minor aesthetic things, like the fireball, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of my progress, and yeah, I have been hearing your guys' requests for tutorials, so I will be getting on that as soon as I have time. Work has been pretty busy recently, and I am going to be moving in a few months. But after that, hopefully I have a lot of time to work on I can't speak today. I apologize. Rite of Passage and the tutorials. I will be doing a tutorial on how I cut the trees down, because that was a request. Also, weapon management. Maybe even this random room generation once I get it, you know, all tweaked and nice and working perfectly. But for now, it's not at a state that I'd really want to, you know, show it off or pretend like I know anything when I obviously don't at this point. Yeah, I'm kind of rambling now, so I'm going to end this. Thank you guys again for your support, and thank you for watching update number 8 of Rite of Passage.